I need a one dance, got a Hennessy in my hand. One more time before I go. Higher powers taking a hold on me.
Baby, I like your smile.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It is Gabby again. Today's video, I'm just going to be doing a little makeup haul of all the makeup that I've gotten recently. I have been quite the makeup collector over the last 8 to 9 months. But recently I have stepped it up a notch, and I'm also going to give you a couple of little tips to get your makeup a little bit cheaper if you don't want to pay full price at Sephora or online or Mecca, wherever it is that you buy makeup from. Usually I have got a couple of little tips for you guys, so I think I'm just going to jump right into it and start off with those before I go through all of the makeup, so then I can explain as I go where I got it from. Okay, so the first tip that I have for you is go into the Facebook Marketplace. That is where I find so much stuff, even like some furniture, appliances. A lot of my makeup lately has come from there because the simple fact is people just do makeup clean outs randomly, and you might be lucky enough to pick up 5 or 6 really high-end items that are really cheap because it's bundled. I have done that recently. I got a bundle and I can't remember exactly what came in it, but it was like a hair straightener, a hair curler, Laura Mercier powder, a chocolate bar from Too Faced. There was Marc Jacobs makeup, there was concealers in there, and it was all brand name stuff. It was all authentic, and I picked it up for $50 for the whole entire lot. So I was so happy to get that. Also, I have got a couple of other little things here and there that are like $30 and $20, and sometimes they'll post them, sometimes they won't. Sometimes you'll have to go and pick it up, but it's not really too far. So what I like to do is I go into the Facebook Marketplace, so that's the little shop looking icon, I guess, and what I like to do is search a couple of things. So you could just literally search makeup and then all the makeup will pop up, but you can also narrow it down, so you can write Tarte eyeliner, or you can write Too Faced mascara, or you can search eyeshadow palettes, you can search Zoeva, you can search whatever it is that you want. Just search that, and then when you go back into the marketplace, those things will keep coming back up. So it'll be like a news feed, and it will just show you items that you have recently searched. So it's really, really good in terms of that, so you don't constantly have to go back into it and constantly look up what you want. But that is my biggest tip. Also, another little tip I have is obviously buy things where it's on sale. If somebody has a sale on, just buy it. Also, the last little tip that I have for you is when you're buying off an online store, try and buy as much as you can without paying shipping, because if you're to buy something this week and then next week and you pay shipping for both things, and say shipping is $15 each time, if you had to just spend all of that money, like it might be $80, it might be $100, which most places are. Sephora is a little bit less, but if it's $80 to $100 that you have to spend to get free shipping, just spend the extra money and then you get free shipping, and then you can spend that money that you would have spent on shipping just on another product that you want. So, you know, it's a lot easier to do it that way as well. Okay, so I'm just going to show you the palettes that I've recently picked up. First of all, I have this Naked 2 palette. It's just a mini version of the Naked 2 bar, I guess. So this is obviously by Urban Decay, and I just liked a couple of the colors, particularly on here, rather than buy the whole big one. So that was obviously cheaper as well. I haven't really used this palette, but I will. Yesterday I got eyelash extensions, and my eyes are really, really sensitive because there was a little bit of glue that went into them, so I won't be wearing eyeshadow for the next few days. I do really, really want to use that one over the next few days when I put makeup back on. That was one of the palettes that I got from Mecca. Next I have this Smoke Balm by The Balm. You seen me use this in one of my tutorials, which was the smoky eye tutorial that I did I think 2 weeks ago now. I like this palette, but I don't think that I would use it a lot because I'm not really a black or really dark shadow person. I prefer, if I'm going to go a little bit darker, I would use like a deep burgundy or a darker brown, or maybe even a grey, but not really a black shade. I also got this by The Balm, and it is Nude Dude. It has quite a few different pretty colors in there. So there's a couple of burgundy colors and a couple of like bronzy colors that I really, really like. I also got this Swamp Queen by Tarte. So this palette is so pretty. I use it all the time. I use this color a lot. That is a really good highlight color, and I also like to use this color and this color. That's the shadow look that I really, really love at the moment. And it even smells like you can eat the eyeshadow. Like, I know that you shouldn't eat eyeshadow, but it really, really smells like you can eat it. It's just a really pretty palette altogether. I got that for about $30, I think. So I don't know how much it retails, but I got it for $30 off the marketplace on Facebook. So that's why I gave you that tip, because it really, really saves you so much money. I mean, like, some of the stuff you can get brand new, some of them it's only had a couple of swatches taken out of it, some of it is like, some colors are used a lot, some aren't. But yeah, I also got the chocolate bar one that I brought in that big pack that I was just telling you about. One of the colors was actually used so much you could see the like metal underneath, but that was okay. I didn't really want to use that color anyway. So if you don't mind using something that's secondhand, I would really, really suggest you go and check that out. And yeah, so I also got this by The Balm. So it's just a blush color. I like the color, but I don't really wear a lot of pink blushes, but anyway, I also got this. This is by Tarte. I bought this for $50 and I went and picked it up off the girl. She was really, really nice. It's like, I think it's called the holiday edition, like the 2015 limited edition holiday pack thing. So these are the colors I really love, especially this row here, and a couple like these ones through here, and this color as well, also this one. There's also this, there's a contour shade, a blush shade, a highlighter, and a few little eyeshadows there as well. It also came with this brush, which I have used and I like it. It's got two ends. So that's another palette that I brought. I also got this from Too Faced. It's the Cocoa Contour, obviously. So it came with this little contour brush, which is really good to contour. So it's got two contour shades, and it's got a, that's not the matte one. So that's matte and that's shimmery, and that's obviously highlight. Sorry about the light, but I don't really like using the contour out of this. I honestly just prefer to use a bronzer all over, and then if I want to contour, I'll use like a larger bronzer brush, and then I'll go in with a smaller, more defined brush afterwards. I find that you don't actually need contour to contour your face. And even highlighters, I like to use loose pigment highlighters. They just work a lot better for me. But yeah, everybody's different, so I will definitely use the highlight colors in this because I love the highlight colors in this, but I don't think that I'll use the contour colors, only because I found that they didn't really blend as well as a bronzer would blend. I am addicted to my Hoola Benefit bronzer, as you all would know if you watch my channel, so I just prefer to use that, and then I will use like a Kylie loose pigment highlighter after. But if I want the highlighter to be a little bit more subtle, I would definitely use that highlight because it is like really, really pretty color. Also the Laura Mercier powder, which you would have seen me already use before. This powder is so worth the money, and if I had to buy this separately from Sephora, I definitely would. It's such a good powder. Also, I got this Stila foundation. I actually got one of these probably about a month ago, but the color was just a little bit too dark for me, so I went back to Mecca and I got the color that was just one shade lighter. This is shade 9. It's medium. I did get the 10. I thought that at the time, I don't know, I just tested it on my hand, and I know that you shouldn't do that, but I tested it on my hand and I was like, yeah, that's kind of okay. But then when I put it on my face, it was way too dark. There was no getting away with it. So yeah, and last but not least, I also got this Better Than Sex mascara from Too Faced, and if you watch my videos, I obviously use the pink one, which is just the normal Better Than Sex mascara. This is the waterproof one. It's actually got like little water droplets on it, if you can see. I love the packaging of this. But the only thing is, I think that this makes my eyelashes clump a lot more. I won't really need to use mascara over the next couple of weeks while I have my fake lashes on, but I got this a few weeks ago and I do like it. But the only thing is that, yeah, I would have to use a spoolie to separate my lashes afterwards, which is okay, but I prefer not to have to do that if I didn't have to. So I would definitely usually just use the Better Than Sex, like the original one. But for makeup looks that need a waterproof one, then I would definitely use this with a spoolie afterwards. Anyway guys, that's all I have for you today. I have collected a few more things, but I just wanted to show you those couple of things because I really either like them or I wanted to give you a little bit of information about them. But if you did like this video, please go and give it a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button, and don't forget the little bell so you get notified every Monday and Thursday when I upload a new video. And until my next video, I will see you then. Bye guys.
I need a one dance, got a Hennessy in my hand. One more time before I go. Higher powers taking a hold on me. I need a one dance, got a Hennessy in my hand. One more time before I go. Higher powers taking a hold on me.